As a student in high school, I was traveling the country speaking to other students. Years later, I graduated high school. I went back to school to get a degree in psychology to give better answers in my program, and then I put together a program myself that we call the Culture Shift Tour, which you're going to see today. And it's my mission to travel the country and give students just like you the same opportunity that I was given when I was your age. Someone to listen to you, someone to hear your ideas and help you put them into action, to create movements. That's what we do at the Culture Shift Tour. We create student-made movements. A movement is a chain reaction of courage, confidence, and compassion that inspires people to take action. There's this thing that we talk about a lot in education. It's called the climate. The climate is the group's attitude. It's the way that we feel. It's very easy to change. I'm going to give you an example. Right now, I want you to take 10 seconds and I want you to look to the person on your left, look to the person on your right, give them a genuine compliment, say something nice. You got 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap once if you can hear me. You noticed that 10 seconds was the lightest moment of this presentation so far? Most of you were immediately laughing and smiling. Some of you are going to be like, well, Jared, it's because we finally got to talk. No, it's because somebody said something nice to you. Some of us, that was kind of weird, right? Because it doesn't happen very often. It's kind of awkward for a second. But that moment was created by you. In 10 seconds, with your words and your actions, you lifted and shifted the atmosphere. You changed the climate in the room, and you did it in 10 seconds. It's easy. It's the group's attitude. It's the way we feel. Early on in my career, when I started traveling with other speakers, I realized that that's what speakers do. They shift the climate in the room. But notice how things are already back to normal. It hadn't even been 20 more seconds, and we're back to baseline. We're back to the culture, the way things are, the way we do things around here, the personality of a place. So even when I was a kid, I realized, man, speakers only change the climate. If we're going to change the culture, it's going to take some consistent, persistent, and relentless action done over a long period of time. It's going to take some work. It's going to take a movement. And who better to create the movement than you? The ones that are actually going to school. I believe this so much because I have proof. I was a student just like you who had an idea. One adult decided to hear me out, put my idea into action, and I've been traveling the country the past 15 years and spoken over 1,000 different schools. Today, I'm the adult. You're the students. You're the ones that know what you're going through, what other students your age are going through. It's time to ask you. So at the end of this program, not only do I carve out time to talk to you one-on-one, you can also scan that QR code, tell your stories, give your ideas. And during this program, you're going to see students that have done that have become a part of this movement, and they do not rely on me to tell their stories for them. This program is about giving you a voice so you can shift the culture, so you can take ownership of your school. So I'm about to play you one of our student trailers, but before I do that, I want you to take this moment. I want you to give yourselves one big round of applause because you guys have been a great audience. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being respectful. Check this out. I'm hired to come to schools to give you inspiration, but every time I leave inspired. And I tell student stories for that reason, because there's nothing in this world that impacts me more than seeing you guys overcome the obstacles that you have in your lives. So I have something very, very special for you today. A student story that impacts me every single day. I get on Instagram, TikTok, I'm scrolling, and I come across her videos, and it literally brings me to tears. How inspired I am from this young lady. Her dream is to now inspire people from around the world. She took her pain and she turned it into purpose. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? She's right over there. Can we welcome her up to the front right here?
Hey there, I'm Clara Woods. I want to share a bit of my story with you. So, I had a stroke before I was even born, right when I was in my mom's belly in 2006. Even though I can't speak, write, or read like most people, I can understand Portuguese, Italian, and English. I'm using a text-to-speech app to talk to you today, and I worked on this with my mom's help. Having a disability isn't always easy. Making friends my own age can be tough. But I'm focusing on building a great future for myself and helping open doors for others too. There were times I wished to be just like everyone else. Despite being young, I've got quite a few stories to share. I promise to keep it interesting for you. When I was little, doctors didn't think I'd be able to do much because of my brain injury from the stroke. But they were wrong, and I'm thankful every day for that. Painting started as just an activity for me. Then my mom showed me a book about Frida Kahlo, and everything changed. I saw that I could be somebody, no matter my challenges. At 11, I dreamed of having my own art show in New York, just like Frida. My mom said yes, and that yes turned our lives around. My first art show kicked off in March 2018, and I haven't stopped dreaming and achieving since. Now, I've sold over 800 pieces of art all around the globe. I even moved from Florence, Italy to Huntington Beach, California, with an American visa for extraordinary talents. I'm building my brand and leading the Inclusion Matters movement. Pretty cool, right? Even without a voice, I'm making sure mine is heard loud and clear. I want everyone to feel included, to be themselves, dream big, and chase those dreams. If you're facing tough times and everything seems dark, remember there's always hope. Find the light inside you by doing what you love, seeing the good in yourself, and being kind to those around you. Trust me, it makes a big difference. Before I finish, I have a small but important request. Let's all pay a little extra attention to Jared. Just like me, he's on his own unique journey. By supporting each other, we can make a big difference in someone's life. And here's a challenge for all of us. Let's do our best to shift our lives towards the positive. Look for ways to be kind, to dream big, and to support each other. Together, we can turn challenges into opportunities and make our dreams come true. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Clara Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Even without the ability to speak, Clara was still able to find her voice, tell her story, and start her Inclusion Matters movement.